Welcome to our journey through the fascinating world of unusual knowledge. Have you ever stumbled upon a quirky fact that left you pondering for days? Today we're diving headfirst into a treasure trove of such fascinating tidbits, all designed to enrich your general knowledge and provide captivating conversation starters. Imagine sitting around a campfire engaging friends with tales of bizarre customs from ancient cultures or surprising laws of physics that defy common sense. This video is your gateway to becoming the most intriguing conversationalist in any room. We'll traverse through realms of science, history, psychology and beyond, uncovering the rare gems of knowledge that often go unnoticed. So buckle up. As we embark on this adventure, prepare to see the world through a lens that reveals the extraordinary in the ordinary. By the end of this journey, you'll have a new appreciation for the endless wonders that our universe holds. Let's get started. Have you ever wondered why we find unusual knowledge so captivating? It's because it taps into our innate curiosity, the very trait that drives human progress. This isn't just about collecting random trivia. It's about understanding the world in a richer, more nuanced way. Think about it. Every quirky, surprising, or obscure fact you learn adds a new layer to your worldview. Whether it's the reason why flamingos are pink or the bizarre rituals of ancient civilizations, these facts can provide both entertainment and insight. They enrich our conversations and make us more engaging storytellers. When you learn that there's a species of jellyfish that can essentially live forever, it forces you to reconsider what you know about life and death. For instance, did you know that Napoleon was once attacked by a horde of rabbits? Yes, it's true. Such stories remind us that even the most powerful figures can have the most unexpected experiences. By gathering and sharing unusual knowledge, we also preserve the richness of human experience. Let's celebrate the quirky, the surprising, and the obscure, and let them enrich our understanding of the world. Welcome to the enthralling world of science and technology, where the boundaries of what we know are constantly being pushed. Did you know about ball lightning? Glowing electric orbs float during thunderstorms. The axolotl can regenerate entire limbs and even parts of its brain. The first vending machine dates back to ancient Egypt, dispensing holy water for a coin. And what about space? Our universe is filled with mysteries. Rogue planets float through space, not orbiting any star. The double-slit experiment showed particles can behave like both waves and particles. Stay curious and keep exploring. History is often stranger than fiction, filled with oddities and peculiar events. Let's start with some historical oddities. Did you know that in 1932, Australia went to war against emus? This bizarre conflict ended with the emus emerging victorious. Peter the Great of Russia had a fascination with dentistry. He performed dental procedures on his courtiers. Have you heard of the Voynich manuscript? It's a medieval text no one has deciphered. And what about the ancient city of Atlantis? Whether myth or lost civilization, it captivates imaginations. History is a treasure trove of the unexpected. Let's explore these fascinating stories, the threads of our past. Chapter 4. Human Behavior and Psychology. Human behavior and psychology are fields ripe with quirky phenomena that reveal the complexity of the human mind. Let's start with some strange psychological conditions. Have you heard of Cotard's delusion? It's a rare mental disorder where individuals believe they are dead or do not exist. Moving on to unusual phobias, did you know that there's a condition called anatidophobia? It's the irrational fear that somewhere, somehow, a duck is watching you. Let's explore some social oddities next. Have you ever wondered why some cultures have seemingly bizarre customs? For example, in the Toraja community of Indonesia, people practice a ritual called manen, where they exhume their deceased loved ones, clean them, and dress them in new clothes. Speaking of cultural practices, did you know that there's a tradition in Japan called hikikomori? It refers to individuals who withdraw from social life, often confining themselves to their homes for years. Now let's delve into personality insights. Did you know that cognitive biases can significantly influence our decision-making processes? For instance, the Dunning-Kruger effect describes how people with low ability at a task often overestimate their ability. Stay curious and keep exploring the intricacies of the human mind. Chapter 5. Pop culture and entertainment. Pop culture and entertainment are treasure troves of strange trends and obscure facts. Let's start with some bizarre trends in fashion. Did you know that in the 18th century, men wore powdered wigs and high heels? These fashion choices were symbols of status and power. Moving on to music, have you ever heard of the Mozart effect? It's the theory that listening to Mozart's music can temporarily enhance cognitive abilities. Let's talk about some obscure facts about famous figures. Did you know that Agatha Christie, the renowned mystery writer, had an unusual hobby? She was an avid surfer and even surfed the waves of South Africa and Hawaii. And what about unusual movies and books? Have you ever heard of The Room? It's a film often described as the Citizen Kane of bad movies. Speaking of art, did you know that Vincent van Gogh only sold one painting during his lifetime? Despite his immense talent, he struggled with mental health issues and financial instability. Keep exploring and you'll discover that the world of pop culture is full of unexpected delights. Chapter 6. Geography and Nature. The natural world is filled with wonders that often defy explanation. Have you ever heard of the sailing stones in Death Valley or the door to hell in Turkmenistan, burning since 1971? Did you know the platypus lays eggs and has a venomous spur? Bioluminescent bays glow at night due to tiny organisms. The corpse flower emits a foul odor to attract pollinators. Geography and nature are filled with wonders that challenge our understanding. Chapter 7. Philosophy, Ethics and Society. Philosophy and ethics pose questions that challenge our understanding of society and human values. Let's start with some thought-provoking questions. Have you ever pondered the ship of Theseus paradox? It asks whether a ship that has had all its components replaced remains the same ship. Moving on to cultural beliefs, let's explore some uncommon rituals. Did you know that in Bhutan, happiness is considered a measure of national success? The country uses gross national happiness as an indicator, prioritizing well-being over economic growth. Speaking of ethics, let's discuss some unusual laws from around the world. In Switzerland, it's illegal to own just one guinea pig because they are social animals and need companionship. Now let's delve into moral dilemmas. Have you ever heard of the trolley problem? It's a thought experiment that asks whether you would divert a runaway trolley to save 5 people at the cost of one person's life. When it comes to societal rules, some laws seem downright bizarre. For example, in Samoa, it's illegal to forget your wife's birthday. Stay curious and keep exploring the complexities of our world. Chapter 8. Everyday Life. Trivia and Tips. Everyday life is full of opportunities to discover unusual trivia and tips that can make our lives more interesting. Let's start with some life hacks. Did you know that you can use a banana peel to polish your shoes? The natural oils in the peel give the leather a shiny finish. Speaking of tips, let's talk about some surprising health facts. Did you know that laughter can boost your immune system? It's true! Laughing increases the production of antibodies and activates immune cells, helping your body fight off illness. Now let's explore some unusual food-related trivia. Did you know that honey never spoils? Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are still edible. When it comes to nutrition, have you ever heard of the blue zones? These are regions where people live significantly longer, healthier lives. Let's not forget about fun facts for daily conversation. Did you know that the shortest war in history lasted just 38 minutes? It was fought between Britain and Zanzibar on August 27, 1896. As we wrap up this final chapter, remember that everyday life is filled with opportunities to learn and discover. Stay curious and keep exploring the world around you. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the world of unusual knowledge. We've explored everything from scientific curiosities to historical oddities, and from quirky psychological phenomena to obscure pop culture facts. Each chapter has revealed the incredible diversity and complexity of our world, reminding us that there's always something new to learn. Remember, curiosity is a powerful tool for understanding the world. It drives us to ask questions, seek answers, and expand our horizons. By embracing unusual knowledge, we not only enrich our minds, but also enhance our appreciation for the wonders around us. So keep exploring, keep learning, and never stop asking questions. As we conclude this video, we hope you've enjoyed this adventure as much as we have. Stay curious, stay informed, and most importantly, stay inspired. Until next time, keep unlocking the secrets of the world around you.